am indeed a happy man. It's Sunday night, September the 9th. And last Saturday night, September the 8th, my starter system, the Digitrax Super Chief Extra, became a reality. And here it is here. To the left is my power pack, which is the PS 2012. It can run 20 amps. This is the brain of my system here, the DS200, which is an 8 amp, which is the highest available for Digitrax. And this is the UR92 LocalNet, which helps my radio, which helps my remote throttle, which you see here, which helps my remote throttle to be able to operate wirelessly. So I do not have to plug it up or tether it, as it's called. I can just turn it on and walk around. Last night, for the first time, my train ran digitally. Now, that doesn't mean it's ready digitally, because it's analog in that I do not have a decoder in it. But once I put a decoder in it, it will make all the bells and whistles, and it will run. So momentarily, I'm going to fire it up. Now, as you look at my command system here, this would be the light to indicate track status, that it's ready. It's not ready yet to run, so I'm getting ready to power it up right now by pushing the power button on the throttle. When I push the throttle, notice it says on and off, which means now to power it, if I press this Y button here, that will make that come on, as you will see momentarily. Okay, so that just came on. Now my train is ready to run, but I want to turn this off. So I go back to power, and now you see at the top, you see two trains. You see two sets of zeros. That indicates the speed of the train. Now I'm using the right throttle here to operate the train. So I had it going around. So I'm going to go ahead and power it up, as you can see here. And now the train, oops, I don't want it to go backwards. Okay, so I need to notice here where you see the smoke flashing. That means this train is active, but the arrow is indicating that it's going backwards. I want it to go forward, so all I have to do is press this key here, which will change direction, as you will notice momentarily. Okay, now when I turn it up, you will see the train going forward. And I have the turnout set so that it will come around and go to the station. So it's on its way around. Notice I have it up to 25%. This will go all the way up to 99%. I'm going to throttle down now so that I can stop the train well ahead of the bumper. All right. It's just amazing how accurate you can get with this. So there we go. Now I'm going to back out of this. So I got to come back here, change direction by hitting. I could double click the right throttle, or just single click here. So I'm going to single click here, and notice the arrow will change, which it did. So now, backing out. All four of my turnouts on this side are working digitally. I'll demonstrate one in a minute. I'm going to bring the train back around, increase the power a little bit. I'm running at 26%. going to bring the train around. And now I'm going to slow it down, bring it to a stop. And now I want to go straight. So this train, this is turnout number two here. Turnout number 2 is already in the close mode, which means the train will go straight. So is turnout number 3. But as you can see, turnout number 4 is in the thrown position, which means the train will diverge or go back to the station. So since I want to go straight, I'm going to need to close that. So what I do, I go to my throttle, I go to switch. That's switch number 4. You can see in here switch number 1. So I hit switch number 4. And then I go down here. You see where it says C for close. When I hit it, watch what happens to the turnout. Isn't that neat? Just closed it up. Now I have to go. So now I have to go back to loco. So I went back to loco. I want to go straight, which is right. And now just turn up the power. Oh, I didn't hit enter. Okay, now. Okay, I don't know why it's not moving. Okay. Oh. One reason it's not moving is because I don't have it at 0. Since this is analog, it has to be set at 0. So you can see me going back to 0. Okay. Now I'll hit enter. It should come up. It's at 0. Now it should move. As you can see, it is. But I want to go forward, so I go back to R, switch it. You see the arrows in front. Now the train should go forward. Now, gotta go back, because as you can see, it uncoupled prematurely. I'm going to demonstrate this time using it with the throttle button. Watch the arrow. It should go to the left. Okay. So slowly, I'm going to back up. That should be enough. I'm going to switch again. Okay. Now, I can go forward. So I have all of the turnouts on this side, turnouts 1 through 4 programmed and ready to go. The one I don't have are on the other side, and I'm having a technical difficulty, some technical difficulty. So I will get that going. The next step for me is to get a decoder, and over time decoders, so that I can add more of my trains. So, thank you for joining me on the first digital run of my layout, and I'll be coming back to you with more.